Hello Capricorn, this is going to be a reading for you for December 7th to December 13th. So thank you to all my current subscribers, all the views, I appreciate it so much. Please remember that this cannot connect to every single Capricorn out there. So it's not a personal reading, it's a general reading, because I've had a couple people make comments that something major happened to them and it wasn't in the reading. Because it's a general reading for the general population. Unless I do a reading specifically for you, there's no way every piece of it can pertain to you, or I can foresee something major happening to a specific person. So now that we cleared that up, please remember that you can vice versa masculine and feminine energies, and welcome cross watchers. Also, I'm going to have a drawing at 5,000 subscribers. It's a little bit away. So if you're interested, keep track of what deck you would like to try and win, because I'll have a drawing and somebody can win one of my decks after I clear them with sage, or I can purchase a new set of cards for somebody like mine. So just, it has to be a deck like mine. But we'll get into that later on when it gets closer. So the first one for you Capricorn is going to be from the Earth Wisdom deck. And you have Divine Love. So this is good. I did a lot of meditation because I really want this reading to be nice, because the last few ones have been really harsh. So I really tried to do a lot of different things to make it nice. So we are humans who carry within us the light of the divine, and as such we are capable of expressing that love even when circumstances make it difficult. It's easier to slip into love and compassion when you've experienced it yourself. So open up to divine love and make a commitment to it. Bind yourself to it and tie a ribbon around your wrist to remind you of your divine marriage. So this talks about, if you haven't experienced love, then the only way you're going to learn about it is experiencing it. And I know a lot of people are probably fearful, they don't want to get their heart broke. Just try to go into it with boundaries and guidelines. And this also says, know that you're loved by the divine, is what that talks about. I see lots of opportunities in there. So the next one for you is Prosperity 32. And this is a dark card for prosperity. But prosperity could come in so many different ways. It could be love, could be a job, health. So you have 31 and 32. So we're going in order right away. So this says, when things are challenging in terms of money or resources, the inclination is to hold tight, to grasp at what you have. But prosperity is meant to flow. Don't close yourself off from the abundance of the universe by giving into a scarcity mindset. Plant whatever seed you are able and receive what is given. So it helps to ask the universe and tell them that you want to receive good things to you. If you don't know how to manifest, it's good to you to watch a couple videos or explanations and take what works for you and leave what doesn't work. So everybody has to learn, it doesn't just come to us. So the next one is Creativity number 4. So this talks about something about you is very special, and you are being downloaded with creativity ideas, ways to grow, ways to make yourself happier, ways to raise your vibration. So you're constantly being downloaded with creativity. And so I know it's hard with what's going on right now, so a lot of people who aren't working probably have a better chance of going inward to their creativity than people who are working, because people who just aren't working and kind of like, I'm sure they're bored, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on. So this says that for those of you, you're supposed to be focused on creativity. And this person is alone and this person is alone. So when you're alone, practice your divine love, talk good to yourself, and be creative. Think of what you could do to make your life better, whether it's a job, a move, people, whatever you can do. Just be creative and think of what you can do to make your life more of what you want it to be. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck. I have to cut them. I shuffle all my decks before I turn the camera on. I give them one more shuffle after I turn the camera on. So the first one is Death. So this does not mean literal death. I have a 3-card trio that represents death, and unfortunately I found that out upon one of my family members when I first started this channel. But this does mean that something is ending, and when something ends, something new comes in. So you have to figure out what's ending. Is it a thought process that's ending for you? Is it a pattern? Is it a job? Is it a payment? Is it a living arrangement? So it could be anything, but something is ending, and usually when things end, it's going to be for your higher good because the universe wants something better to come in. So keep that in mind. So this is 8 of C. So this is somebody who's very greedy, very selfish, somebody who is really interested in the material things in life. So this coming out after the death card could mean somebody is going to get control of their greediness, of wanting the finer things in life, or being selfish. So this is the moon. This could represent Pisces around you, Capricorn, but this is something that wasn't known coming into the light. So whether it's secrets, lies, something that you have kept is coming out into the light. I feel like you've disillusioned somebody. Maybe it's even yourself because of the selfish and the greediness here. But something is coming to be known. So Sky Tom. So this would tell me that something you did to hurt somebody else is getting ready to be known. It's coming out into the open. And if the universe wants to bring it out, there's nothing you can do to stop it, really. I mean, you have free will, but yeah. So let's see. So the next one is strength and balance. So it says you have strength and balance for whatever this pertains to, Capricorn. So Fire King could be Leo placement, but to me this is pride and ego. This is somebody who puts their pride and ego up on a pedestal, and they will not come down off that pedestal for anything. Nothing. And a lot of Capricorns do sit high in their pride and ego. So this is to a fire. This tells me that you're reflecting on something and you want something to change. So you're looking back on something that happened and you want to do something different. You want to change something, which we are getting that in the cards. So then you have 6 of Sky. This says you're going to remove yourself from lower energies, people who fight, people aren't for your highest good, that you're ready to move away from them. So that could be the decision you're making. And then 5 of Sky. This says you have to defend yourself. So when you choose to make this decision and walk away, I feel like you're going to have to defend yourself. People are going to come at you and ask you why you're leaving, why you're going away. But you have the strength here, strength and balance right here. You have the pride and ego, you're thinking about it, you're going to do it. And people are going to come at you after you do it. So this says 6 of Earth. So either somebody's going to be generous to you or you're generous to somebody else. So there's some sort of scenario where people are being generous to somebody else in the situation. So is this why they're going to come at you? Because they were being generous to you or you were being generous to them, is what I feel. So the next one is Demon Cat. This is you, Capricorn. This is could be toxic energy around you, anger, a lot of aggressive energy. I see the upright male triangle behind him. I mean, this is saying you were just toxic to somebody just because you could be, is what that says. And you were like almost showing off. I mean, look at how the bird is at his feet and he's hissing and he's showing all anger. So it's almost like you enjoyed showing off toxicity. So this is 8 of Sky. So now you feel stuck in that. You feel like you can't get out of that holding pattern. You can't get out of that energy. And this says it's in your head. You can totally come out from under those branches and free yourself. Where did this one go? I think it went there. So then you have the Emperor. So again, this is pride and ego a lot. This could also be narcissism. It's somebody who, for lack of a better word, they don't have feelings. They're very cold. They hurt people. I don't know enough about it. I'm not a doctor to know if they do it on purpose. Some say they do, some say they don't. This could also be somebody who's a boss, CEO, self-employment situation. But I'm getting narcissistic. And then when this comes out, I totally get it. So this is somebody very cold, very calculated. They don't do anything unless it's for their higher good. They just kind of sit and wait for an opportunity to come at and be toxic, is what I feel. So 5 of C says that your pride is hurt. You feel embarrassed or you feel hurt by being cold and displaying this kind of behavior to somebody. So Two of Sky is you trying to make a decision, and you already know what decision you're going to make because you already have your head turned. So this is Earth Tom. This is the universe sending somebody or something in to help you. So they're sending help for you, which means if you're getting help, you deserve it, because a lot of karma is coming in before the end of the year. So whatever you put out is what's coming back to you. Be aware of that. And if it's bad karma, you just have to accept it and try not to put it out next year. I know that's harsh, but you reap what you sow. We all do. So the next one is Princess of Cups. So this is somebody loving, somebody who wants to apologize to you, I feel. And the next one is Ace of Swords. So this is somebody who wants a second chance. They see somebody as possibly marriage material. They want to communicate to somebody and talk about how much they do love them. So you have somebody wanting to apologize and somebody wanting to have a second chance at love. So Four of Swords is telling me that you're worrying, you're kind of praying maybe, you're kind of overlooking at night when you go to bed or in the morning. You're thinking of the things you did that got you in the situation you're in now. A lot of you could be praying because of the stained glass there. And yeah, that looks like the Virgin Mary there. Wow. That's beautiful. Or it could just be an angel. It looks like an angel. That does not look like the Virgin Mary. Okay, so the next one you have is a tower. So you're going to have a tower, which happens when things need to balance themselves out. The universe won't let things go on too long before, if they need to interfere, they will. So this is Seven of Wands. This says that you feel like you have to fight people off, or you have to be a warrior, like you're constantly fighting lower energies, is what this kind of says. I already forgot where that goes. And then Five of Cups. So this says that you got ghosted, or you ghosted somebody and somebody is missing somebody. So I feel like this could have been where somebody was really defensive and they walked away because you were in the toxic energy, you were being like, you were battling, competing. I see competition and somebody didn't want to compete with you, so they walked away. So Temperance is the universe guiding you. This has to do with, it could be somebody you were dealing with was a past life communication. This also says the universe is going to play the hand out destiny like they want it to go. So a lot of this is destiny. So Two of Cups. This is somebody feeling love, feeling like they want to pursue somebody again is what I feel. Try and this could possibly mean you want a second chance. We're seeing that all over this. This could mean second chance. I see the Leo on here. I see the Doctor in here. So I feel like this could be that somebody's having some health issues is what I feel. Somebody could be sick and they want somebody to come back and be around them because that person nurtured them, so to speak. So the world, somebody's world is changing. It must be yours, Capricorn. So this tells me you have the strength. It is guided. You have an ancestor in heaven who is trying to guide you towards where you want to go. I do see you are, it's almost like you're saying goodbye to somebody. You're saying goodbye to some situation or somebody, and you're changing your life when you do that. You're moving into a new life cycle. So this is Ten of Cups, and when you do, you're going to find your happiness. Somebody who can make you happy, somebody you see a family with, a lifelong partner. So Eight of Cups. This is you being nostalgic, looking back in the past and wishing things hadn't went the way they would. This could be you like just being nostalgic, just spending nights thinking about the past of something that did not work out. So Judgment, wow, you've had two very serious cards. Judgment is saying that somebody, I feel like somebody made judgment and walked away from you because of the way somebody was behaving. Somebody didn't want to put up with that. I feel like this person tried really hard, but the universe pushed this person to walk away from you, and this is what you're regretting now, I feel. The universe felt like you weren't giving your best to that person, and to protect the other person, they moved them away from you, and now you're regretting it. I feel like you may be realizing your wrongs in that situation. This is the Lovers. This is Gemini placement for a lot of you. This could have been a lover situation. So Queen of Swords, I feel like somebody doesn't want to talk to you. They could have blocked you. The Queen of Swords is somebody who blocked somebody because they weren't for their highest good. They didn't treat them with respect. So somebody blocked you. A lover blocked you is what I'm seeing. So this is Four of Wands. This is marriage card, long-term commitment. And then the Chariot. So this could be long-distance situation. This could be communication coming in. This could be moving, travel, vacation. Yeah. So then the Wheel. So you want to change. You had the World back there. You want to, I feel like you want to go towards somebody and ask them to marry you and change your whole life. You want to change your everyday life. You want what you're living now, your everyday life, to be different. So then you have the King of Cups. So King of Cups is my codependent king. He's the addiction king. He's got addictions. He's not honest. He's not forthcoming. He's very, it makes me think back to the greedy card, the selfish card, wanting the money, wanting the nice things. And that's what I see. And it's right over the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands walked away because of addictions, selfishness, somebody not putting her first. And this is Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants another chance to do something right. Somebody wants to move into a relationship and do it right this time. And it's right over the marriage card. So Prince of Pentacles. So somebody wants to come in and offer somebody. You know, I'm very happy we did not see the Knight of Wands in here, Capricorn. Very proud I did not see the Knight of Wands. So instead, this reading, we're seeing the Prince of Pentacles. This tells me you want to offer something to somebody. You want to offer somebody a little bit of stability and see where it goes, I feel. And that is so good. So then we have Two of Wands. So Two of Wands could be a couple things. This could mean you have a couple people that you are thinking of giving this coin to, I feel, is what that could say. Or you have a couple opportunities. So you could have the offer to give somebody a coin or go in a different direction. So there's two opportunities. Whether it's two people or not around you, I'm not too sure. So now I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So yeah, it looks like you're clearing up your energy, moving forward in a positive way than the last month or two's readings. Oh my goodness. So the first one for you is peace. This is so beautiful, Capricorn. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Oh my goodness. This is really beautiful. So it tells me you had to work on a lot. You had to work on a lot of, how can I say it? A lot of things you were taught by your family or people around you that you wanted to change because you don't want to be like you have been. So you're trying to change that vibration, and that's beautiful because it looks like a lot of you have accomplished that. So the next one is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and this is purple, so you're healing from worry too. So when you go more into the peace, you are going to release the worry, because if you let go of all this bad behavior of anger and manipulating people, you won't need to worry so much. You'll be more in a peace state. So humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So this is always good because people like to be around people who can make them laugh. People who are funny, people like that. And this is the heart. So you're making your heart lighter. You're making your heart happier with what you're going through in this change. And that is really good, Capricorn. So now I'm going to pull the Whispers of the Ocean cards for you. The first one is Polite Declaration 19, which if you add the numbers would be a 10. So it could be an ending to a love situation. I see a lot of passion in there. And I do feel like somebody is politely moving away. They're moving in a new direction. So you can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. So you obviously, it makes me think back to the black cat where he was trying to make a decision. You know what you want to do and where you want to go and how you can change your life is what that card says to me. So 45, leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas and projects you are considering. This is the flying fish. This is like a positive affirmation card to where the flying fish can stay above its enemies. The pink is just beautiful. That's like just beautiful. So this is an affirmation card. Both of these pretty much are very positive. So these are the oracle cards that are more one answer, and these are the tarot cards that are more explanatory. So now I'm going to switch to the angel and ancestors to finish off your reading, Capricorn. The first one is Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Wow, wow, wow. So this is one of my favorite cards. This talks about water and emotions go together. I feel like the universe, because she has the wings, and somebody in heaven is trying to help you while you're going through your emotions, while you've been going to a dark side possibly and releasing a lot of negative energies, a lot of holding in, being mad at yourself for things you've done, and you're releasing a lot of those energies. You have somebody in heaven guarding you, helping you deal with these emotions. That is beautiful, Capricorn. So the next one is Seer, see beyond the current situation. Wow. So this could possibly mean that some of you Capricorns do have insight, you have mediumship where you can know things. Your intuition is really strong is what this is saying. You can see things or know things without actually seeing them. So pay attention to that if you have that skill to try and up-level it and work on that. So that is beautiful, really. That is just really nice. Water Guardian. So somebody in heaven is guarding your emotions and helping you. And then Seer, see beyond the current situation. And you had big picture back here. Wow. Or prosperity. Yeah, you had prosperity and creativity. So I do feel like a lot of you have moved out of the dark third-party situation or aligning your soul with yourself and your bigger picture, and that is beautiful. I did a lot of meditating and practices before I did this reading because I really wanted it to come out more positive than the last few weeks. So I'm very happy. This is beautiful, Capricorn. I'm so happy for you. All right, thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Capricorn.